Hello, Shamai, and welcome back to this Everton save on the Football Manager 2018 Beta. And as you can tell by the title, it is Spurs away today. We are at Wembley, not for a cup final, just Spurs away. And as you can see in our match preview, recent form, it's gone downhill. We're on a woeful run of form, and that's putting it nicely, essentially. So last game was the fantastic Merseyside derby victory. We were on cloud 9 and we continued that form. We beat Stoke 1-0 in the Carabao Cup 4th round, then Newcastle 1-0 in the Premier League, and then Konyaspor 2-0 in the Europa League to mean that we have qualified for the knockout stages there. All good stuff. Then we started to go downhill. A 3-1 defeat to Watford after going... We were 2-0 down after 15 minutes and then went back to 2-1 but could never quite get back into the game. Then a 2-1 defeat to West Ham. We were 1-0 up with 15 minutes to go and we've managed to concede 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. Then against Olympiacos, a 2-2 draw. This time not too bad. We were 1-0 down, then 2-1 down, came back to 2-2, but we did suffer 2 injuries in this game, James McCarthy and Davy Klaassen. I'll go into more detail in just a second. And then I thought we might have turned a corner after coming down from 3-1 down in the last 10 minutes to rescue a point. But no. And a 2-1 defeat to Swansea after equalising in the 82nd minute. A 90 plus first minute penalty meant that we lost again. So we are in some terrible, terrible form. We've slipped down the table down to 9th and we are a long way off 5th now, where we were challenging for a Europa League spot. The tactics have changed accordingly. And yes, so Davy Klaassen injured. He's out for 2 to 3 months, unfortunately. And James McCarthy, I think, yeah, just 3 weeks for him. But again, it's really, really disappointing. So we have changed the formation. Instead of a midfield 3, we've now got Besic, or anyone really, playing as a defensive midfielder, just to offer our defence a little bit more protection, because we seem to be really, really struggling at the back at the moment. We've conceded a heck of a lot of goals. And I'm tempted to start training a 5 at the back as well, just to try and create a more solid defensive unit and try and kind of completely change our style and go for a more defensive tactic. So today we've got Pickford in goals, Coleman, me, Keane and Leighton Baines across the back. A full strength defensive side today. Besic as the holding midfielder, the protection for those centre-backs. Tom Davies and Schneiderlin as the 2-man midfield. And then Ross Barkley behind Moussa Dembele and Sandro. So we're actually playing today's game on a counter and trying to play a lot more solidly than we have in the last few weeks. Against a free-scoring Tottenham side with a very, very good squad indeed. We have actually had an increase to our transfer revenue as well. So there is a good chance that we can bring in some quality players in January. And I'm going to try my best not to upset the status quo in the team, because I know bringing in players to replace key players, well, not necessarily key players, but influential players, is going to be a real problem, because we've been struggling at the back. I'm tempted to bring in a new centre-back. Fabian Delph is someone I'm looking at right now as a midfielder, because he's a really, really good Carrilero, and that's something we could really do with. But obviously that would include replacing one of our key players. First highlight here, and it's a fantastic chance. And at the 3rd attempt, Moussa Dembele has scored to put us 1-0 up after 10 minutes. This is quite comical, actually. Sandro with the corner in, it comes in. Dembele hits it to Lloris, hits it against Lloris again, and then the 3rd time of trying has scored to give us the lead after 10 minutes. Lamela with the corner now. Can we hold on for more than 4 minutes? It's headed away. Dele Alli's got it. Gives it to Lamela. It comes into the box and Pickford has collected it. What we want now, a nice big kick up the pitch. Unfortunately, Oumar Niasse isn't quite fit to start the game today. We haven't won the header, but Ben Mee actually has got the ball. Coleman now into Davis, into Barkley. Bit of space for Dembele, into Sandro. Oh, and he just can't control the ball. Lamela's nicked it off him, and Spurs are on the counter-attack now. Harry Kane with Eriksen, and we've always got to be wary of this attack. Moussa Dembele into Dele Alli, to Harry Kane, to Lamela, and it's 1-0. You could just see it was so inevitable that was going to end up in the back of the net. There's actually 2 Moussa Dembeles playing today. That's an interesting one. I mean, we can't even get anywhere near them here. Dembele, into Dele Alli, into Harry Kane, who finds Lamela, and Jordan Pickford's got to do better there. He's got to keep that out. It's basically straight at him. Pickford with a goal kick now. Can the game be turned around straight away and we concede again? Barkley with the ball. Up to Dembele. Into Sandro. He's got to finish, and he does. It's 2-1. 17 minutes in. There's already been 3 goals in this game, and we've taken the lead. Moussa Dembele having an absolute stormer of a performance so far, staking his claim to start the next game as well. Barkley into Dembele. It's a lovely disguised pass into Sandro, and Sandro with a really, really clinical finish there to make it 2-1 after 17 minutes. And we've done... Oh, okay, I was going to say we've held on for 4 minutes, but if they score here... Besic just won the ball back though. Dembele sends Barkley through. Can he find the back of the net? Oh, there was space for Sandro as well. Barkley's got to be doing better there. I mean, you think someone like Sigurdsson's on the ball there. You know he's going to square the ball to Sandro, and he makes it 3-1. And the corner, nothing comes from the corner, unfortunately. That was a fantastic chance to make it 3-1 and probably should have taken it. Moussa Dembele, Spurs is Dembele on the ball. Dele Alli now, out wide to Vertonghen. Nice, good work by Baines to get straight out to him. But Dele Alli's in the box. Oh, we've given away a penalty. 2 games in a row we've given away a penalty now. Mohamed Besic this time with the conceding the penalty, and he's had a yellow card as well. Looks like Harry Kane's going to step up. We're looking for Jordan Pickford to save this penalty. Kane steps up and he scored. It's 2-2 after 30 minutes. We've been pegged back again after going ahead twice in this game. It's a really good penalty in the end. I mean, Pickford hasn't really got much of a chance of saving that. So it's been an up and down performance as per usual. Attackingly, we've been very good. And Besic is on a 6.1 rating. He has been having an awful performance so far. I think I'll bring him off at half-time. Corner, cross comes in now and Pickford collects it. Another big kick here. Straight up it goes, hopefully. There it is. Out wide. It's a really awful kick, but I keep wanting to call him Chris Coleman. Seamus Coleman went... Oh, that's an awful pass. There's literally no one there. Tom Davis, what are you doing? Davis and Sanchez with the ball now. We might be able to nick it here. He kicks it up, and it's a really good pass to Harry Winks. Harry Kane with it now. Back into Dele Alli. Out wide to Ericsson. It'd be really, really frustrating if we concede just before half-time. Moussa Dembele to Ericsson. There's space out wide. We've got to watch for that. And there he picks up Vertonghen. A cross comes in, and Lamela has scored at the back post. That's such an awful goal to concede. Why are we so bad defensively? I've had defending training on all season, and yet we're still terrible at defending. What is wrong with our team? Vertonghen with acres of space. And then what is Baines doing? What is he doing there? He's just been beaten on the back post so easily. And we're probably going to go in half-time now, 3-2 down, unless we can magically conjure up a goal. No, it's half-time. And I mean, that's just dreadful performance defensively. Ben Mee apparently has... We've had a lot of dangerous attacks, yeah, but it's just not good enough. It's absolutely awful at the back. And, yeah, show me something else in the second. I'm bringing off Besic because he's just been terrible. And we'll bring on Idrissa Gueye as a ball-winning midfielder there. Just a straight swap. But that's so bad defensively. How have we managed to suddenly... Well, to be fair, we've been bad defensively all season. I think we've actually probably conceded the most goals in the Premier League so far. Sandro loses the ball, and Ben Mee, nice interception there, gives it to Keane. I don't know whether this is just a useless highlight or whether something's actually going to happen from the start of kickoff. Ross Barkley with it now, gives it to Dembele, who's been our star so far this game, and we've got a free kick. I don't even know who's going to be taking it. Sandro's going to be taking... Okay, what? We're having a replay for some reason. Okay. That was a weird bug. I don't really want to see a replay of that foul, but we've got one. Have we scored the free kick? No, I have no idea what happened then. That was really, really buggy. That was a weird one. Jordan Pickford with the ball now. Right, what's he doing with it? Up it goes. Dembele's got it now. He's in a bit of space. What can he do? He's surrounded by so many Spurs players. Coleman into Garner. Barkley, Schneidlin, Sandro's in the box. He's still in the box, and we've got a penalty now. What are the odds that we're going to miss it? I can already tell that we're going to miss this penalty. Who's Leighton Baines? He hasn't missed one all season. Please, my man, the big left back. He was at fault for the third goal. He steps up, and he scored. Right, okay, it's 3-3. This 3-3 has been an all too common score line at some point in games this season, which just tells you that we're really good at scoring, but we're really awful at defending. Nice penalty there. It's 3-3, and we've got a chance to go on and win this game now. Aurier throws the ball. Trezeguet's got it, though. Gives it to Pickford. A bit of a risky pass then. It comes up to Dembele. Lovely ball over the top to Sandro, but Aurier's intercept there. He's really good in this game, Sergio Aurier, I must say. Lloris with the ball now. He's got a lot of time in his hands. He's coming quite far out. It's a hell of a kick. Oh, what are you doing? Why has he headed that then? He's got acres of space, and he's headed it straight to his Spurs player, and Harry Kane has hit the post. Jesus Christ, that was close. If we conceded that, I would have been fuming. Absolutely fuming. I mean, I wouldn't bring Umar on, but we don't really need him to come on. We're going to take off Barkley for Sigurdsson, I think, because he's had a really poor game. We'll get Sigurdsson to drop down a little bit, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see how Sigurdsson plays. He hasn't played very well recently, and his morale is a little bit poor. So we might be able to come on here and make a difference for us. 15 minutes to go. Okay, time's going fast. 10 minutes to go now. Time's going very fast, actually. All right, there's a highlight finally in the last 7 minutes of the game. We always concede late. Moussa Dembele with the ball now. Gives it to Sigurdsson. Can he spot Sandro? He does. He strikes it. Oh, and it's just wide. So close there to a fantastic goal, which would have probably won us the game. There's 6 minutes added on. Will there be another chance? Doesn't look like it. We're into the last few minutes here. I'm not really sure what's happening here. We've got a free kick by the looks of... Oh, we got a penalty? We've got a penalty. Okay, it didn't work out, the replay, but we got a penalty. Leighton Baines could win us the game here in the last minute. Please, Leighton. Please, we need this victory. It's a red card for Eric Dyer. We completely missed that because of the replay. Leighton Baines, oh, he's missed the penalty. God damn it, Leighton. He's missed the penalty. And we've missed out on 3 points. Oh, I want to have a go at them, but we've done so well to salvage a draw. But that should have been 3 points. We've missed a penalty in the last minute. Leighton goddamn Baines. I hate that guy, but I also love him because he did equalise for us. Everton's still looking for win. We're 5 games without a goal, without a win, and that was the opportunity to do it then. Yeah, Everton rue chances. We take a quick look at the table, puts us in 9th, and everyone around us has a game in hand, so we could be 10th at the end of the day. But an extra 2 points would have taken us all the way up to 6th. Goddamn Leighton Baines missing a penalty. Well, you know, every time you watch a video, you're gonna get drama with this series. And I just want to take a look because the amount of goals we've conceded this season. Yeah, we've conceded 35 goals in 15 games, but we've also scored 34. We're the top goal scorers and the top goal conceders. It's so frustrating. But I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.